Jesus. Welcome to NerdGuyProductions. Today we're going to be watching The Mandalorian. Okay. I feel like that's kind of an abrupt way to start the episode, but I kind of like it actually. Welcome to the brand new series, The Mandalorian. I am so excited for this. As soon as Disney Plus announced that their first series was going to be a Star Wars one, I was all on board. So what have we got ourselves here?
He says you spilled his drink.
I know what he said. Where do you think you're going, big boy? Dang. Oh, Jesus.
I can get you more credits.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Well, the Mandalorian is not messing around. So far, so good. I'm already really enjoying this.
Where to?
Hey, the classic fade wipe.
They think the whole entire planet's their own personal stink pit.
Wonder if we're actually going to see these creatures. There probably is. I would get on the ship. Oh, shit. Well, it sucks for that guy. What the hell? It's like a giant walrus.
Let's go.
I like how they're showcasing all his various like weaponry and all the things he can do. Rather than kind of explain it to us, they're just showing us one by one. Well done. And I gotta say, the effects aren't quite Hollywood movie level, but they're really, really good. I mean, I just don't buy that he doesn't know exactly what this guy's doing right now.
I was hoping.
That's both really awesome and kind of messed up. Like, damn. Remember when that happened to our dear Han Solo? I was so heartbroken. Hey. Oh, and we've added one to the collection. I gotta say, I really like the old Western vibe that the show's been throwing at us so far. What in the hell are those things? Got some new Star Wars terminology that I am unfamiliar with. Because I may be a Star Wars nerd, but I haven't read all the books and seen all the TV shows. I don't like it that much.
Jumper? There is one job.
Ooh.
Let's see the puck.
I'm feeling a main plot for the show coming up right here.
Direct commission. Deep pocket.
I'm really digging the Star Wars vibes. Like, I feel like they've really nailed the classic original trilogy Star Wars in the show. At least thus far, you know. Okay, everybody chill. Everybody chill. We're fine. And where have I seen this guy? I've seen him in something before. I can't think of what it is.
That is not what we agreed upon.
I'm simply being pragmatic.
So why does this guy want the target alive so badly?
I'm afraid
Someone
discretion
important to him,
dictates
perhaps?
A less traditional agreement. We can only offer you a tracking fob.
Disgusting. Awesome. Oh no! Oh my god. I remember that little fucker from Return of the Jedi. Such an asshole. I don't really necessarily want to see him or one of his friends getting roasted alive, and presumably him later. Like, damn. A whole slew of them. Even the kids have masks on, are you kidding me? Helmets, excuse me. I went into this with almost no expectations because I just didn't know what the show was going to be about, and I'm so happy I did because all of this is super fresh, honestly. I wasn't expecting any of this to happen. I don't know. really anything about the Mandalorians as a culture or people, so this is also really cool getting to learn a little bit more about them. Because I only got tiny little tidbits of some stuff when I played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic way back in the day. Oh, don't melt it down, it looks so pretty. What are they going to turn it into? Oh, they're just going to turn it into armor?
I know.
They're pragmatic people, I see. So cool. I love the ships and just all the mechanical stuff in the Star Wars universe also. Like the Jedi and the Force powers are really cool and everything, but the other end of the spectrum is just as interesting. Oh no, oh no. See, like that. Sometimes the effects are really good, sometimes they're a little sketchy.
I will help you.
Why?
I have spoken.
Okay. This guy seems kind of cool. Don't know what his deal is, but like him already.
That's good.
There you go. All you gotta do is use the Force every fucking time. I'm just kidding, but use the Force.
There will again be peace.
For a time.
I have spoken.
Yeah. I like him. I hope he comes back at some point. Dang, this droid is boss. That droid is so cool. Like, so weird and stupid looking, but awesome at the same time.
I must self-destruct.
Do not
Yeah,
self-destruct.
we can get out of
Cover
this.
me.
It's like, alright, I'm ready to kill myself. It's like, hold on, please don't do that.
I will initiate self-destruct.
No, please
Do
don't.
not self-destruct. We're shooting our way out.
Okay.
Like, alright, we're not doing that. Oh no. Nice. Ah, that was pretty dope.
It has missed my central wiring harness.
Is that good?
Yes.
Well, now we just need
Wait,
to
I,
get the
did,
door
I heard
open.
that New Zealand accent kicking in. Is this the character that Taika Waititi is playing? Because that would make a lot of sense.
Perhaps it could live many centuries. Sadly,
Aww.
you'll never know.
So cute.
No.
Yeah, no, you're not killing him.
Terminated.
You're not gonna kill him though? Woo. Sorry, I like that droid, but no. You're not killing little baby Yoda that cute. I know it's not a Yoda, like I don't know what the species is called though. Aww. Alright, that was sick. I actually really enjoyed it. It was kind of short, but there's no telling how long the other episodes are going to be, and that was really good. That was really, really good. I was not expecting to enjoy it nearly as much as I did. It's not perfect. There are a couple things that I'm not 100% on board with. Like, I'm not quite understanding why some of the effects look perfect. Like, they look really, really good, and some of them just don't. Like, I would say a majority look really good, but it's those few moments when they don't, it like really sticks out, pulls me out of the moment, which is kind of a bummer. But the music is really good, and it's very unique. I've never heard music exactly like this in any other Star Wars movie. Like, there's some classic hero-ish moments where it does sound like a classic Star Wars movie, but for the most part, there were some really, I don't want to say bizarre, but very unique choices with the music used in this episode. I really was digging the old Western vibe, how they're, you know, just collecting bounties, and our main character especially seems to be obsessed with just bounty after bounty after bounty and just staying busy, I'm assuming for the good of his tribe or the little group of people he has. I don't I don't know anything about their society or what's going on. I don't know the terminology I should be using for any of this. And thus far, every person he's made kind of a connection with, he's either had to kill or capture just right away. Like the opening, I don't know, 5-10 minutes were of him and that blue alien who I admit was kind of funny, a little annoying, but had his moments, was starting to grow on me. And then he captures him, and I doubt we're gonna see him again. And then the droid at the end, I was like, okay, some really insanely good with blasters droid who's probably not gonna be around for too long. And then as the fight progressed, I was like, oh, they're developing like a kind of bond. He's probably gonna be one of the new companion type characters for the rest of the show. Nope. It seems like they're sticking with this Lone Ranger kind of vibe for the main character. And that could always change. You know, there's still 7 more episodes, but it seems so far like he just does things on his own, doesn't really want to make any kind of connections, or at the very least long-lasting ones. There wasn't a whole lot of character development or like serious depth to any of the characters brought in this episode, but I honestly don't mind too much just because this is the first episode. They kind of got to get things rolling, and they honestly did. They just got us rolling right out the gate. So I appreciate that we instead got a little bit more story-driven action going on for the majority of the episode. And like I said, there's 7 more episodes, so there's plenty of time to delve into the depth of their characters. I really like that older alien who was helping him learn how to ride and make it to his destination. He, I'm sure, is gonna come back, at least for a little bit or for something. He just seemed like such a great character. I really hope he'll come back. The editing in the episode was overall pretty good, but there were some moments I thought were just a little wonky or highlighted things that probably would have been better hidden. But like I said, it was just a few exceptions. For the most part, it was all very fast-paced, just like the pacing of the overall episode was pretty quickly paced. Never really gave you a chance to just sit and breathe. It was kind of just throwing event after event after event, which I loved. The acting was pretty great from every character that we saw. Pedro Pascal clearly doesn't have a whole lot of lines to speak, but he plays the character really well, not being able to see his face and not really speaking all that much. He still very clearly puts you in his shoes in every situation, which is very well done. That's not an easy feat. Overall, I give the episode an 8 out of 10. I feel like I've been giving everything 8 out of 10, but it was a really solid first episode for the show. It definitely piqued my interest. I'm rearing to go for the next episode. I want to see exactly how much we learn about the main character and how many of these secondary characters are actually important to the overall arcing plot, or if they're going to kind of keep up this theme of these secondary characters just being momentary connections for him, not long-term ones. But yeah, definitely excited for the next one. And that's about it.